That's been going on though.
Like the Mad Days and Asia Babies and all these other people. Like, come on, man.
Bro, that's what they do over here on Mess Talk. That's what y'all do. Y'all don't be having much facts. Y'all be having a good whim, and y'all will point the finger at somebody and try and see what stick. Y'all throw some shit at the wall, see what stick.
Well, see, here's the thing. I don't do that. I come back with my facts that I know are facts, and then you know what I mean. I give the news and tell people whatever. They take it for what it is. Only reason y'all don't listen is because it's me. I mean, it's only certain people that they listen to on this side and
I
take it
would
as
say,
facts.
I would say that go for a lot of people. It's never the what, it's the who.
Oh yeah, that we already know the saying. Again,
Yes.
but again, when I be clocking this shit and telling people what it is, and then you know, after a while, somebody else say it, like you know, Blaze was right. Then what? Like I don't get no satisfaction. That's why I just fucking moved the fuck on. But today, oh, we here. I'm here for the bullshit.
Yeah, nah.
Anybody could share the live to Bryson, because I would like to him to tell us who whole opposition is.
I don't know who that is.
I know who it is, and they
Nah,
was
I never
saying
even
all in
heard that.
everybody's fucking face today.
That's
And
who what?
Bryson, I don't know why the fuck you want on system on protecting these people that don't give a fuck about you at the end of the day. No, whole opposition isn't HB. I'm pretty sure probably HB know who it is though.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't care, but I ain't
Cause
involved in
that'll
that.
explain a lot of why opposition wanted to go after Bella.
You know they make copycats too, bro.
Mm-hmm. It was a reason for why the copycat started coming out too. But that person, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna even get into all that, fucked it all up. Bryson told y'all that. He told y'all all that in what's the name's live. He told y'all that in Braid King live. Well, he didn't tell y'all that. He said it.
Go ahead. I guess good luck with your search, man. But yeah,
Ain't
I
no
ain't.
search for me. I'm not searching for shit. I'm not searching for a damn thing. I put all this shit behind me a while ago. But everybody want to tell me to do things, but don't do them themselves. That's fucked up.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, but I don't have nothing. I don't have nothing to say about none of the shit that been said today. It just ain't me though. Never been me. I ain't never been no opposition, and never will be. If I want to say something, I say it to you. But you have a good day there.
All right, sir. Take it easy. But maybe, like I said, we could get to the bottom of who's whole opposition. So I guess I'll just hold on. Somebody else in the box.
Hey, Blaze.
Hey, Drop. What's going on?
Hey,
What can I do you for today?
I had a question. You said go get Bryson to tell
No, I
us.
said share the live to Bryson. I ain't say go get him, but get
Oh,
same thing, I
that's the
guess.
same thing. That's the same thing. So you want us to share the live to Bryson for him to come tell us who whole opposition is, but you say you know who whole opposition is. So why don't you just tell us and see if he'll confirm it? Why we gotta wait for Bryson to say something you already know?
That's a good question.
Great
Because that's what I.
question. Great. That's the question of the year.
Okay, so simply because, again, it's my choice and I do the fuck I went around here. Let's like everybody the fuck else, right?
Well, okay, so you want him to do something you're not willing to do.
Nah,
That's what you're.
I didn't say he had to do it. I said maybe he could tell us who whole opposition is. 'Cause I know who whole opposition is.
But you want us to wait for him to tell us. That's what I'm saying. You'd rather him tell us instead of you getting the credit for telling us. You
No,
rather
that
Bryson.
explains a lot of things why he's protecting people that don't give a fuck about him.
Well, if you tell us, it'll explain. We'll figure it out why he protecting that person too. Now, Come on now. Can I ask why won't you tell us? Why wouldn't you? Why you don't want to tell us?
Maybe because I could tell you he's one of his mods.
Asia baby?
No, Asia Baby is not part of opposition.
You don't think so? I know that whole sneaky. I know I've experienced her
Ain't no
sneaky.
thing. I know.
I experienced it. Okay, so if it's one of his mods, if it's one, he don't have very many mods.
I'm not about to go down the whole list and start eliminating. Y'all figure it out. It's one of his mods.
Well, do you want us to know it? Don't you?
Again, I told y'all all of this last year.
I really don't even care.
Hold on. I said all of this last year. I gave y'all all the names that were involved.
Well, where the clip? Roll the clip then. Can you play the clip? How about you do that?
I don't have none of them live no more.
You don't have the clip? Who you think have the clip? Or you telling us all this?
The only thing I have is the 2 videos there on my page about opposition. I never took them down.
Because you know it doesn't matter if we don't have the clip, right? If there's no clip to prove that it's been said, it doesn't really matter and it's never been said. You know how people yell, roll a clip, roll a clip.
Find it on the blog because, again, Braid even said I was the only one right about this and been spot on about this since last year. So there's that. Everybody believes with everything Braid says. So, bam, there you go.
Yeah, they do for some reason. But my other question is, why do you think all this opposition stuff is coming back up? I mean, it's kind of boring to me. I really don't care. I mean, there's a lot of people with fake profiles who we don't know who they are, and we still fuck with them. And many people fuck with them hard. Why does it even matter?
I don't think it matters to a lot of people because a lot of people weren't affected by opposition. A lot of people were.
Okay. And then there's a lot of new
like
people.
Kiana said today, opposition affected her real life.
Oh, really? Okay. See, I didn't know. I don't know. I remember opposition. I wasn't really into the opposition thing. I remember, our favorite opposition who says he wasn't the opposition. But other than that, I really wasn't too focused on all the different, opposition. So, and I haven't been on for the weekend, so I kind of missed a lot of what's happening. I think this is my first time on since Thursday, I think, or Wednesday or Thursday, when I kind of had a back and forth with Manny. I don't think I've been on since then. So.
Oh, Manny. I'm glad you brought up Manny. That's an important name in all of this as well.
Oh, really? What Manny got to do with this now?
Ask Manny. I said all of this last year.
Hold on. Why you throw out in the windows? But then you tell us to ask other people. Because I said all of this
last year.
I don't think that's right for you to throw out these suggestions or speculations and then tell us to ask other people. If you know it, why don't you just take out your whiteboard and just lay it all out for us?
I said all of this last year, and everything
we don't remember last year.
Hold on. Okay, so I said all of this last year. That's why I left it back there last year. I left it back where it was.
Power off.
Because again, everything I keep saying keep coming true, and I don't have nothing to prove to nobody. But everybody want to speak on this and keep playing in people's faces.
Mm-hmm.
So let's speak on it. They wanted to drug all this stuff back up, and then like I said, took it right. Didn't want to talk about none of this, but again, everybody want to go back into memory lane. Let's go back into memory lane then.
Mm-hmm. Well, there are a lot of new people on this side who don't know something.
Exactly. I'm glad you're paying attention because there's a lot of new people that don't know what's happening. So why you think that maybe answer your question why they keep drugging up all this old stuff?
Maybe so. I guess. I don't know. Unless you talk getting boring, I guess. I don't know. Well, okay then. Well, I thank you. I really don't think I got anything out of you, but hopefully, since you say you have all the answers and you're the genie in a bottle, hopefully somebody will rub on you and get you to spill the beans. Bye, Blaze.
See you.
Okay.
All right, so what? Of course, my
power on. Bluetooth mode. Device paired.
All right, So I'm going to play Bryson's live from this morning.
Do my own shit, and I'm gonna dig and I'm gonna deep because I need. That's what I want. Because all you gotta do is cut your camera off and put that shit on sub only. Put a window in the background. You don't remember? You don't remember that? Put a mirror. Put the camera facing the and talk about motherfuckers and dog motherfuckers and get paid for it. Money ain't everything to everybody. It's really not. It's about morals.
How did she know about the kids?
Hey, Morilla. How you doing today? I kind of saw you in the comment section on my video today. And Marilla, I ain't gonna hold you. You protecting people? Are you protecting people? Thank you for being honest. Matter of fact, let me make sure I question that right. Are you protecting people that are part of opposition too? Besides Bryson? No, you have nothing to do with that. Then why would Bryson try to blame you? I don't understand that. That's the confusing part to me. Because he definitely said on Braid King's Live that you were a part of opposition. That's confusing. Hey, Asia, baby, thank you. He said you sent the email. Oh, I ain't about to go on down that road. All right.
The little girl situation. How did she know?
How did she know my name was Donald when I was busting her up for weeks before she figured out Donald is Donald? Certain people don't got life. They don't. This is their life.
Yes, it's public record, but it's not ready. Like I said that day, it's not readily available. Like,
let me ask y'all a question. When did somebody make me aware? When did opposition actually start doxing people? Who was the first person to be doxed? Like their real, not just their name, but their real life information. Who was the very first person? Who was the very first person? I don't care about the shit talking and all that other bullshit. Who was the very first person to have their information put out, right? Who was that? Damn all of the I don't give a shit about this shit talking. Y'all saying Kev? Yeah, I don't, again, not the names. I'm talking about actual real life, like had their records or whatever put up, a street address or anything like that. Because, again, I don't ever remember really the opposition doing nothing but, doing their shit talking and all that other bullshit besides the Kev stuff. I see some of y'all in the queue. Let me know if you're trying to come up here. I really don't be bringing up people that don't be directly involved. It was just that instance with Kev. Besides, I ain't talking about the funerals and all that other stuff, because all that stuff was smoke and mirrors. I don't do battles. Hold on. Don't nobody know? What's wild, Marilla? Hey, J-Baby, what's going on?
Good day, Grace. How you doing?
I am good. Thank you for asking. How are you?
Good, thank you. I just wanted to throw out here and, just to throw it out there. I wonder if that is the reason why there were so many fake oppositions. Because if you think about it, even really in the moment when a lot of these things were happening, there would be like one with the two pew pews and then one with two different color pew pews and then one, like there was so many of them that you had to be someone who actually really can pay attention to detail. You have to be someone who took the time to actually click on that username and see what the actual username, what the at is. Does that make sense? Like if you weren't actually crossing your T's and dotting your I's each time you saw a comment or whatever, you could easily be tricked into thinking that one person commented this or one person did this because you're not looking at the at.
So maybe you can remind me, when did all these, because again, I didn't really pay attention to after a good while about the opposition pages because I really didn't care, just another group or whatever. So when did all these new ones pop up? Because it didn't start off like that, right? It was just one opposition page, right? Or two opposition pages.
I remember the two that off the top of my head, I remember the two. But then at one point, I remember because I was one of those people that was always, I would always click and make sure, am I following this person? Do I need to block this person kind of thing? So that's how I kind of realized, hold on, that's not even the same one because I know I already blocked them. Anytime you're like a troll or a group of the troll, I blocked all of the bears, all of the like anything that's like a group like that, I block them. I don't want followers around.
So you blocked all the opposition pages?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when it was a new one that was coming around, that's kind of how I knew, oh, okay. Then I started getting confused. Well, who's lovely? Because one of them got in the box and said they liked me. And I was like, well, do I need to unblock this one? So like at some point I was like,
the lovely opposition got into the box and said they liked you?
I don't know which one it was, but one of them did. And that's when I started to really be like, hold on, wait a minute. Do I need to unblock one of these? Because I thought at one point it was like a group of them. But then when one of them said they liked me, that was setting themselves apart, if that makes sense. So it made me kind of second guess it is all.
So let me ask you this, because you specifically said the one lovely. Why did that one stick out? You said who's the lovely one? What made that one stick out to you?
Because they said a couple of them this morning, they said like lovely, sexy, and so some of the names are like clearly at the top of my brain because I heard them this morning. Like you about to hear when you play this. They said some of the they reminded us of like how many different opposition pages there actually were. And that is what I'm saying. I think when people say, oh, opposition did this, opposition did that, they're not always adding in the fact that there was multiple opposition pages. So opposition could have done this, but is it the opposition that you're looking for? That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so that still takes me back to when did they start making multiple opposition pages? Because again, I don't remember them starting. I remember them being maybe two, I believe.
When they came around, it was
can you maybe answer to me this? Because again, it seemed like you've been listening all morning. Why would they think you're opposition? I'm still trying to wrap my head around that.
They just having fun saying Asia did everything now. They don't think that.
They brought up your name a lot today because again of the
They've been bringing up my name all month.
Else and that whole
you would think it's Asia season instead of Virgo season. They've been bringing up my name all month.
So you've been listening all morning with this crap, huh?
Yeah, I was in there. I was moderating.
Oh no, I'm talking about after Bryson Live. That's when they really brought your name up. They was really diving into everything that happened between you, the bar video, and all the other stuff.
Oh no, I missed that one. I was probably moderating for Manny then. But I mean, I'm not surprised. They've been saying my name all month. Asian Baby did everything if you let these people tell it. So I'm enjoying, the show because the followers are going to get moved right about my way, and that's exactly what I like for myself. So Let them talk. Because, child, if they think I'm, please. They don't really think that, Blaze. They're just saying that to throw my name in some more stuff.
I ain't even gonna hold you. They was diving into everything that you did. Everything that happened back then with you and that video and everything else back
They
then.
couldn't dive into what I did back then when it happened in real time, so they definitely can't dive into it now.
There was
Respectfully,
so
they were lost.
they were saying that they pulled up messages that you sent Barb about the video, stating that you were threatening her or something.
Did you read the message?
Yeah, I read them.
Yeah. Did you read a threat?
Yeah, I read it. You were
What was the
basically
threat?
saying that you, because of your morals and things like that, that's why you covered up the child, and you were letting Barb know that, and you said that if you wanted to do something, you know how they put their spin on it and turn it into a threat or whatever it is.
That's why I'm asking you. Did you hear a threat? Did you read a threat? Because
No,
I know
I
what I
didn't
wrote.
see it. No, it wasn't a threat. It was you telling Barb, well, if I wanted to do all this stuff, y'all, I guess like they were accusing you of doing, and you telling them that you got morals, you wouldn't do that. That's how I pretty much took it. But, people take things and just do whatever with it when it comes to their theories, I guess. Teacup.
Exactly. But the thing is this. Even when it happened, I don't have to inbox Barb to give her an opportunity to do anything, right? There is a disconnect in me choosing to do that first. That was a choice that I made intentionally. That was
So you hit her up
extending an
before you
olive
even
branch.
posted the video? I didn't know
Yes, I
that.
did. Yes, absolutely. That was what the message was about, Blaze. The
I
message
could have
was
swore it
saying,
was
I'm
after the
sitting here
message.
watching.
Because
No.
the message was saying that, thank you for the gift. It was saying that you could have, not covered the child up, but so I didn't get it. So I don't know if I saw the messages before you did it. That's why I was saying I didn't know that.
Well, they've been shown all over the place, but the fact of the matter is, I messaged the mother beforehand while someone else was being thrown under the bus and their mom was being involved, and all of these allegations were being thrown at Blaze, and I mean not Blaze, at Bella and Keys, and Keys' mom got involved. I reached out to her then to say, and this is after they had already said whoever is in possession of this video, they're this and that label. I already knew what they were going to do because they told me ahead of time. But the fact of the matter is, I was recording Georgia Peach's homeless to housewarming saga. So I was recording in that live. I never posted what happened at the housewarming party because it wasn't Asia Baby approved. So that's why I never went up on my page. But I did still have the screen record. So when everything happened, it was like when I watched it in real time, I was like, oh, no, she didn't let her baby cuss at a grown person. And I was thinking now, if she said something to that child, because it's going to take a person to be the bigger person to not respond. I wouldn't respond to a child, but we're on, messy TikTok. So I would have never positioned my child for an adult to respond to my child. So I didn't like that one part. And then we go into everything else. So I was just like, you know what? I'm not going to try to clip this and make anything out of here Asia Baby approved. I'm just going to move on to the next story. But so when I reached out to her and I asked her, hey, this guy's mom is being involved. This is where I'm looking at it. I'm like, this is getting out of hand. Doggone well what happened that day. You get what I'm saying? You were lit, you were having a good time. Just let's end this. Stop trying to drag someone else because you don't want to take your own accountability. That's what the message was for. So when she decided to go to a live and post it and say, this is what Asia Baby posted and she threatened me, she thought that was going to scare me into not posting the video. It didn't scare me into not posting the video. It encouraged me to post the video because now I have even less remorse because I asked you first to just be honest so I wouldn't have to prove you wrong in this manner. You could have just came up and did it as the mother. Everybody would have respected her if she just said, you know what, I want to just leave the situation alone. This is involving my child. They would have respected her, I hope. But we'll never know because she never did that. She chose to continue to pretend like what happened, didn't happen, and what actually happened didn't happen. So I dropped the video and I challenged her. If you're saying that you paid someone to teach your daughter this dance, I have another version of this song about teeth brushing to the same beat. Have your daughter wear her uniform, do the same routine to the teeth brushing version of this song, and everything will be proven to be what it is. That never happened. So I was never trying to attack Barb. I was actually trying to protect her. But if you're going to disrespect me and expect respect in return, that's kind of crazy. I reached out to you first. She was totally too comfortable with allowing that man to be called everything he was called and allowing his mother to have to hear all of those things about her son, knowing what really took place in their lives. And I would want somebody to speak up for my sons if I were not in position to be able to prove what they did or didn't do.
Miss Red, you're in the queue. I'm not sure if you meant to come up. Well, Angel, I ain't gonna go too far off into that because again, I feel like a lot of that was distraction and deterrent.
Of course it is, because they want to bring up the one thing that they can try to make it seem like I did something wrong, but I didn't.
I don't think
and I'm
you were the
standing on what I
target,
did.
but you were, catching the strays for the target. Because again, I feel like the hate train is trying to start back up, but it's not really going very well for certain people.
Yeah.
If you get what I'm saying.
We will continue to watch, right?
I won't, because again, a lot of this stuff has been left behind. So again, I'm just going to recap this morning, and I'm going to move on like any other fucking day. Because again,
I know that's right.
This shit is just getting on my nerves, and people acting fake and shit. And I'm just at this point, I'm almost about at my wits' end with it. Like,
yeah,
I'm just
because people want to bully you into not having your own mind. That's what I see on this app. Anybody that's comfortable standing alone, they want to mess with your comfortability of standing alone. Anybody that has their own mind and wants to be a free thinker, they want to bully you until they've hazed you into just going ahead and saying whatever they tell you to say. And it's not happening over here. So they're wasting their time. They need to move along and find a new target.
Great. All right,
Thank you, Blaze.
No problem. You just have a good one.
You too.
Like when him and I were beefing, I was looking. I'm not even gonna lie, I was looking for things when him and I were beefing, and I never, ever seen that. That's why I never believed it from day one. How did she know?
It don't matter. I'm gonna tell you what does matter. When you got time. You don't got a life. You ain't fucking nothing outside. You ain't take care of no kids. You ain't sucking no dick, eat no pussy.
All right, so before we get clipped, I need y'all to run these likes up, run these shares up, keep the comment section moving because Bryson, man, he'll get somebody live taken down ASAP. You got 1,016,000 pages. You trying to tell me you can't find one page? Stop playing. Go grab another page and come on. I want to hear this. Because I definitely need to hear this theory. Because I know why you think Susu's involved. But I want to hear your theory first. Girl, go grab another page. You can make 6 million other pages. I got time for this. Call you for what? I don't call you. I don't have your phone number. We don't talk on the back end. Cut it out. Don't even try to put that in the atmosphere. That ain't happening. There's a reason I don't speak to people on the back end on this app. Very interesting, though. Because I'm starting to think your involvement is more than what you're saying.
Lovely Opposition is the main, but is it the original?
Yeah.
Oh no, Bryson, you capping right now.
Shady Opposition
I
is
know
not
it ain't the original.
Oh, he don't got no
the
fucking mind to make
original.
Shady Opposition is not BH. They had a whole conversation with me about shit that I did in debate talk. They've known me. They know shit about debate talk. That is not BH. They know some shit that goes all the way back to when I was on Karen's panel.
Why would you think that somebody wouldn't be around back then? You got to start.
Why would they hold that all the way up until now? The shit that they were saying, this is some serious shit.
Why would you think, folks, just the same way I already told y'all that girl was in Poly Talk and she was running the page Poly Clowns, the blog that had thousands of followers and
I'm telling
millions
you,
of views.
The thing that this person said, BH couldn't have known it. I'm gonna be honest. I cannot say it, but there's no fucking way.
Wait, stay right there.
Know this shit.
Listen to Bryce.
Bust She-Go's bubble. Let me bust She-Go's bubble. She-Go, right hand to God, on everything I love, including mine, everything that's mine. I only came in March of 2024. Yeah, March of 2024. Now, only 2024, and I put that on my life. Take everything I love away from me. March, nowhere, maybe even March. It may not even be March. May even be April. Promise to God, this was not my thing. It still ain't. It's still not.
Every time that there is a name where it's like everybody think that's the common person, it's always the opposite. And I feel like y'all gotta look into
because you cut me off. Hold on, you cut me off while I was asking questions. Right?
I don't know what you're saying.
I'm gonna go ahead and drop Bryce because they say they want me to scream. So thank you.
No, it's okay, She-Go. You're asking great questions, but you did cut me off because I was talking about the original versus the main. Okay. The first ever op page at name was the opposition operator.
Again, I don't think y'all get it. All the stuff that happened in the beginning with the opposition pages, y'all too focusing on that. Y'all need to focus in on when things change within opposition. When Bryson said, no, this wasn't built, it wasn't made for that. That's when y'all should pay attention to when things changed. Then you start getting the real answers. The rest of this fluff stuff and all this other nonsense ain't even worth it. Why did it change? Where did all this structure come from? Really, are you all right down there? Are you all right down there?
Right. Nobody.
Walk me through.
I would say this to you. I'm not gonna walk you through shit because this is not the story for it. This ain't the time for it. But I'm gonna tell you what it is. This how you gonna know I'm telling the truth. 2 green motherfucking guns, a little bit of ugly ass baby clown.
Yep.
Little baby clown.
That's the
motherfucker.
That's operation. That's the first one.
So can I tell them something?
Whole white face, maybe orange hair that's flipped up, maybe a little short baby.
Okay, Bryson.
Short baby. 2 green ones, baby.
Yep.
This ain't the story. This ain't operation. This ain't their story. This ain't the time for their story.
So you're saying that copycat? I get what you're saying. You already explained it.
You're right.
What are you talking about, Marilla?
You're right. When you find out who the original is, 2 green.
Who's lying on you? Be right back. Okay.
Little pew-pews, little ugly ass white clown, all the way white, flipped orange hair. That's the original. Yeah, of course. And he said the opposition operation. That's right. You're right. But this ain't the story.
I understand there's two different storylines, right?
That story has a whole other different.
I understand there's two different storylines. But was there only one person operating at that time?
No.
So there was more than one person operating the first original.
Yes.
Okay. Is the person, do we already know the person? Are we already talking about the other person?
You already know the very first.
So when did the fork in the road come, the doxing?
The fork in the... We ain't doing that. Don't report it.
Yeah. The fork in the road came when?
I got you. I see what you're trying to do. This ain't it.
See? That's where y'all should have stayed focused on. The shit that he don't want to talk about, that fork in the road where things change. Why did they change? Who changed them? Why did the objective change? That's what y'all need to pay attention to.
Susan, when you come to America, Susan, and don't think I'm slow, because I already heard how you call Nietzsche slow. Because I ain't slow. There's a boundary, right? There is a boundary.
Wanda, you're in the panel.
All right.
I mean, you're in the queue. Did you mean to come up?
That's the boundary right there. You cannot come over here without dual citizenship. You feel?
Don't bring up people that are not directly involved.
So that story.
Unless you let me know why you
Ain't
need
for
to
that
come
story.
up. I'm not streaming them. I don't know nothing about what's going on over there. Last time I was over there, they was going back down that Bella Road. So
okay, but Bella's on the panel right now with who? Land.
Don't surprise me.
I've just seen I don't know whose live it is though, but I saw Bella and Land bubbles, but I don't know what live that is.
It was probably. Oh, now it's Classy. I don't know nothing about it. I don't know about what's going on. I've been over here listening to all this fluff and stuff going on. So I was trying to wait till they got to the part where they started talking about the situation that happened with the text messages that you received and them calling.
I received?
Huh?
The text that I received?
Yeah, the stuff that remember when they called the cops on you?
Yeah, you're gonna make me go get my other phone because I know I got all the messages still. I know I got them in my other phone. That was in January, I think, or December.
And granted, I don't believe that was Kiana. You already know who it was.
HB? Or okay, so if it wasn't HB, then $2. But I don't want to keep saying $2, but I thought it was $2.
You knew then. You said it was $2.
Yeah, I definitely did. The stuff they were saying, what they were saying, because HB actually knows. HB knows the stuff. The person was texting me. They were saying the wrong information, but HB literally knows the information that the person was texting me. That's how I was like, that's not HB. HB actually knows this. This person is trying to figure it out.
I would like to ask $2, does she know who's behind whole opposition? I know she ain't gonna give me
about 304. When you say whole opposition, are you talking about
but it's called whole opposition. They might have changed it. I mean, 'cause a lot of this stuff happened last year. Like I said, I moved on past all this stuff. But these are it's certain people that attach themselves to Bryson that I know for a reason I guess that's why he wants to protect them.
Who? Because who do you think has attached themselves to Bryson?
Like $2.
I don't think $2 has been successful in her attachment though. Cause Bryson knows who $2 is and how she is. Bryson knows $2 crazy. And he don't protect her though. That's the thing. He don't be protecting her. I don't think
he protects her. I'm talking about there's certain things he won't speak on when it comes to her. Because again, like a lot, I don't know if you remember when you told me that I was pretty much spot on with a lot of the stuff that I said last year when it came to this opposition.
Yeah, but you got to understand. I didn't tell you who said it. It was him who told me that.
Because he know.
Told me that.
If you actually go on some of the videos that I put up about opposition, he's in the comment section.
Okay, then. So that's why I wanted to ask you.
And I said $2's name last year. That was part of the opposition.
So we was arguing. He was like, Blaze is the only person who was spot on with the shit. Like all of y'all were off. Blaze is the only person who was spot on. And I was like, okay, bitch, I'm about to ask Blaze who the fuck he thought it was.
And $2 was one of those names. There's a lot of people names that I told was part of the opposition. And a lot of those people been in those panels playing in everybody's fucking face. All you gotta do is go back and watch. Go back and watch.
What do you think? What do you think then? Okay, about those text messages. You remember when the opposition said that they posted messages of y'all? What do you think?
They also came out and said those messages and Blaze had nothing to do with it as well.
Right. So what do you think that situation was? Because I'm confused on that, and they're wanting to clock in on that and hone in on that.
Okay, so there were multiple people involved with the opposition, right? Multiple people bringing their beefs into opposition, using opposition. So if you go back and watch your live and watch a segment of the part of your live where he was going back and forth with a certain creator, and just listen to what was said and clock in on it.
Like when?
The live you just had, when all of y'all were in there, and I came up there and said, thank you for this live. Just go back and clock on in. I know you probably don't go back and listen to your lives too much. But it was certain parts, he came right on up there, and certain things that were said that went right over people's heads. Because again, I feel like he said, certain people came in and started putting their agendas into the opposition. Start using their parts for the opposition. It's too convenient that people know how opposition was ran if they were never part of it.
Wait, are you talking about Kappa coming in and saying that there was
I'm not even going there.
Not scared because you're saying, because she was the one who came up saying all of the different segments, and there's 5 different heads led by one person on the truck stop, all of that shit. She was the one saying all that.
It was a lot of people that came up there and put their little. It was you.
But nobody was telling how the operation was ran except her.
I'm gonna go ahead and keep playing the clip.
Try to just ask that you lay off of LT a little bit. I'm getting messages and added in the comments saying, one, KB ain't even the one who brought this up. Somebody else mentioned it on the panel. And we all know that KB is going to grab a box in an attempt to defend herself and say that what she was doing was this. And we all know when she get up there, she's going to get the fumbling and talking crazy and say something that everybody going to pick apart one word of and make it be whatever for KB.
More opposition is the one who doxed you, right? And did you hear Bryson this morning say that was HB?
He did.
He said that the one who doxed you and the one who did what they did to Kev the comic was HB. Those two specifically. And did you hear him say that the reason that they did it was because he wouldn't give her that main page. He wouldn't give her the lovely op. So she was like, bitch, I'm about to show you better than I can tell you.
So my thing is this, right? What would have been HB's motive for doing that? She wasn't going at it with Cad, was she? At around that time it happened? What would have been her motive to do that to Kev?
She has her own motives, a lot of them. I can't remember if they was beefing at the time or whatever the case may be, but like a lot of people was kind of like on Kev at the time, and he was fucking with certain people that I think HB was cool with too.
Now we getting somewhere. Now we gotten somewhere. Who was Kev beefing with before that happened? It all started at his party. I'm gonna give you that.
I was around them, Orilla.
It all started at his party. What beef came out of not Nitra?
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
I know what you're talking about, that $2 shit.
There you go. And who did I say was part of the opposition last year? $2.
Right, that's what they said. They had their own little opposition group. That's the whole thing. That was the whole thing. Like with the Nina, they had their own.
Who said opposition was at Kaz's party? $2. Who said they know exactly who opposition was? $2. Mm-hmm. Oh, and Barb did say it too.
I was going so hard, and that's why $2 and them was calling the police on me because I was hitting their ass. Like I was tagging them up when I was on $2 and them really, really hard at that time.
So what changed? They just magically forgot who opposition is now? Because Bryson wasn't at that motherfucking party. They said $2 literally said on live a couple of times that opposition was at the party, at Kaz's party.
Understand? Also, they still was saying that they was there that weekend too. Opposition said they was at the gala, but they wasn't at the gala. They was there that weekend, which HB was as well. Now, granted, these are two different things, right? Because I'm pretty sure the Players Ball was in December, but the gala thing and that first meetup was in September.
So I just came to say one thing and then I'm going to drop. So right before the 304 opposition put my pictures out, I was in T panel and we were talking about what was going on with Bray and $2 and how I said that she was wrong because she basically told those kids' dad that Bray was a P3DO. And I said that was horrible to do and that's really bad to do to tell a man that because things could get real bad for that. And I said she was wrong for that. I say the next day or two, the 304 opposition dropped it said, since you want to be Tea Time's lapdog, I think it's time for the world to know who you are. And they put Chicago as the location on the video. And then a few days after that, they dropped my actual pictures. Now, AP is the only one who knew my Instagram, which is where those pictures came from. AP is close to $2, but AP was also close to HB.
Keep in mind, I didn't know who you was a long time ago. But when HB used to be in the Kingdom, when I first started the Kingdom, I feel like HB has had your identity for a while. Like before I even knew who Proxy was, she was trying to dox you, and say that you was this girl from the whole other side. I'm sure you remember, but like HB has always had in her head who you was, but I think she more so has known now. Yeah, I would think it would be HB before it would be $2.
Why you say it like that, bro? You not happy to see me?
Because I just know you up here to do some shit, girl.
I'm not. It's not.
Yeah, I came up to say that because that's when it happened. That's when my stuff got put out. It wasn't when I was going at it with HB. It was after I got out for telling that man that you was a P3DO.
Who do you so do you feel like it would be you're leaning more towards that side? Because you usually be spotted, like we be.
Yeah,
who do you think?
I'm leaning more toward that side because they got some other connections too. Like it's some other people who knew who I was too. That's close with $2 too.
Got you.
So it's a few people. It's not just AP, but it's some other people too.
Huh? I'm right again because I told y'all she's linked to an opposition page.
$2 has nothing to do with opposition. Y'all are way off. Like Blaze, you done debunked this
But that's the
last
thing. I knew
year.
you was coming
Like,
up here to do that. That's why I was looking like that. But you can't say who all has something to do with opposition because there's different oppositions.
I understand, but it's been debunked last year.
I mean, she said no when I was saying it too. I mean, she might not have nothing to do with it, no telling, but still, like, you can't say that for a fact.
That is factual. Blaze, the same people that was doxxed from the opposition
Nothing loud and wrong,
has
bitch.
debunked
I'm
this.
using educated guesses and speaking in general.
I'm
Bitch,
sorry.
your
Say
mama
that again.
always loud and wrong, ho.
Say
And
that
bitch, you
again, my brother.
definitely always loud and wrong. What's next?
Oh, you talking about the comments? How did I not say he was wrong? But
No, I'm
no,
talking about that dark
Blaze and
slut downstairs.
they already done debunked this last year because remember they was doxxed, Blaze and Kappa, so they been did this already. Now y'all just going down memory lane.
Wait, Marilla, you be speeding. What
I'm
was debunked
not.
again? What was debunked again?
It was debunked about who opposition is.
By who?
You.
And who was
Kappa.
debunked? Okay, who was debunked not being opposition?
You told the people who was opposition, right? Last
Yeah.
year. Right. So that's what I'm talking about. It's like now in today's day, it's like they blaming everybody else, in which the people that was actually doxxed, they know exactly who they are. Like y'all did that already.
But he thinks that it's that side. He think that it's who you're saying that it's not. So why are you saying he debunked it?
He been debunked, meaning that he knows exactly who it is. Like it's no question mark anymore. So opposition is not like a guess who.
Who do you think it
Blaze
is?
know
Well,
who
who
it
is it
is.
then? Who is it?
I agree with Blaze.
Who did Blaze say that it was?
So you agree that $2 is a part of it, but you
No,
just said in my
$2 has
comment section
nothing
that
to
she's
do
not.
with it. No, she has nothing to do with it, and
Then
you
how
know
do you
that.
agree with me then?
It was other names that you called out. $2 has nothing to do with that. Respectfully, she doesn't, and that's the truth.
Well, I'm going to respectfully say no, that's not the truth at all.
Okay.
Like at all.
She does have an opposition page. She is one of them.
Well, share the
Which
live
one of
to
them?
$2 because I did already on my main page. She has nothing to do with this.
Well,
When
it's
she
really
get up
no
there
reason
hollering
for
and
you to share
screaming,
the
I'm gonna
live to
be
$2.
upset.
I don't really care to hear anything from $2. There's nothing she
I
can
mean, you're
say.
blaming her for being in opposition with somebody
I
that's
mean, she
been
can go on her
doxxed.
own live and deny it. I mean, she's done that before. Why we even need to go in that circle? But I know she's going to do nothing but lie about
Y'all
it.
been going in circles for the past 3 days. Y'all even blame me, had a whole live about it. The past like 3-4 days y'all been going about this.
I don't know about me. This is about the first time I really even spoke on it because today, just today, was a lot today, and
Hold
there's
on,
a
I
lot
gotta
of
see what
smoke and
Kiana and
mirrors
them
and people
saying. Hold
playing.
on.
There's a lot of smoke and mirrors and people playing in people's faces. And again, I distinctly remember you saying that you knew who opposition was, though, and I'm guessing now you don't know.
I'm sorry, I had to go on mute because I'm streaming Kiana too. I just want to make sure they're saying my name. I see them in the comments. But yes, I do know who opposition is, and so do you, so do Kappa, so do for the haters. Like, this is old. Y'all are going down memory lane because messy talk is boring. It's bored over here.
That's not the case, boo. That's not the case at all.
I think
Well,
it's
I'm
more
sorry
as
you
though
Now,
disagree.
messy cases. I mean, messy talk
there
is
are
boring.
people.
That's not why that's happening. I can promise you that, boo.
I feel like
Okay,
this. A
that's
lot
your
of y'all
opinion.
don't care for certain reasons because it didn't affect none of y'all. There is certain people that it certainly affected. Some of them they real life.
If you're pointing a finger at me and saying that I'm opposition, it does affect me.
Well,
They had a
yeah,
whole
but
live
that don't mean
Grace
you have to
panel.
care about it.
I
There are
don't,
certain people that
obviously,
care for
but
certain
it was a
particular
whole live
reasons.
about me saying that I'm opposition. They did it for hours.
Oh, I've been through that too.
Tell Kiana to turn the comments back on. I'm reading.
I've been through that too. So I mean, it's all right. I mean, listen. All right. like you said, you already know how easy it is to find out who's behind a troll page, right? You're very tech savvy, like you said, and you know how easy it is to find out if a page is linked to another page, right? I don't know. Maybe she
So
went.
because I'm tech savvy, I have to know how to link a page. I mean, it's easy. Everybody knows how to link pages. Don't we all?
Okay, so you know how easy it is to find if somebody is linked to an opposition page, then, right?
Yes.
If you know how to do it.
Yes, I sent you the video.
Oh, I didn't
That
watch it. I
actually.
don't know what video.
Well, you gotta start paying attention, Blaze. I tell y'all a lot, but y'all don't
I
listen
can't
to me.
watch a video if I'm on live. My other device, I'm using at the screen, and again, I don't need a
Okay,
video to
so
show me how how that works.
you just asked me the question, so I'm giving you the answer. So when you end
So,
tonight,
what makes you
just
think
go
it's
to
not
your
easy to find?
DMs.
So, if I'm saying that certain people pages are linked to these opposition pages, and then when I said that last year and everything started coming true that they are linked to it, what makes you think $2 is not involved?
She's not involved at all. She's not.
Then why is
Nothing
she
stopped
linked
her.
to an opposition page?
She's not linked to an opposition page, Bryson. Excuse me. Blaze.
What? The disrespect.
Because that's how you sound, stupid. Like you don't listen.
Damn, did you
You
just
don't
call
listen.
Bryson stupid?
Yes, he don't listen just like you. Y'all don't
Oh, damn.
listen. Y'all don't listen. Like when somebody tells you something, you have to listen and then do your own research. I done sent you the information. You know that
Well, here's the
already.
thing. I already did my own research a year ago, and I left
Okay,
that back
so
then.
why are we here if that's the case? Why are we
Because
here?
people, like I said, some people were affected by this.
I know you were Kappa, proxy.
So that you can't get mad if they care about it and want to talk about it. I'm
I'm
only
not
talking
saying